Plaintiff Edwin Hammond says he lent the defendant his van and told him not to drive it in winter weather, but the defendant drove it in a snowstorm and had an accident. He's suing for $5,000. Defendant Samuel Cujo says the plaintiff lent him a van that wasn't safe from the start. The crash wasn't his fault, and he's not paying.
You are suing because of damage done to your van?
Correct, Your Honor.
It says that you're former friends.
I've known Samuel for quite a long time. Probably,
yes.
I'll probably say about 10 years that we've been friends.
Oh, well, good.
When we're close, we're really close. That all depends on him, really. He really decides when he wants to be friends with you and when he doesn't want to be friends with you. He called requesting that he needed to transport his engine to a place very urgently, he said. So I offered to give him the van, which he requested. He came for the keys, and I remember on that day, actually, there was supposed to be a big snowstorm in the afternoon. And I reminded him that he shouldn't drive the car in the snowstorm because it's a van.
Sure.
And he said, okay. He took the van.
Was it already snowing when he picked up the van?
No, it was projected to snow in the afternoon. Later on in the day, he called me, told me that he had an accident.
Yes.
And the state troopers brought him home. So I asked him where the van was. He said he got towed. So I asked him to bring the van back to the house, which he did a day later.
He drove it back?
No, it got towed.
It towed back to
towed back
house?
To the house.
To your
yes.
house?
To my house, yes. He initially promised to replace the van and even pay for any rentals that I might take up during this time. So far, I haven't got any compensation for any of the rentals I've had. Further note, he told me that it was a light accident.
Was another car involved?
He told me, yes, there was another car involved.
Well, the day I took the car, it wasn't snowing. So I moved the car. Whilst I'm driving, the steering wheel was feeling awkward, like moving left and right. Left and it goes left and right. So I've been driving slow to try to get to where I'm trying to go. Then whilst I'm on the road, something broke or something like that, then the car just moved from the lane that I am to the other lane.
So did you pull over and stop?
I did stop twice. Even mechanics that I went over there to pick the engine from says, the tires don't look good driving on the road. The mechanic said that to me.
So why did you take it?
Because I had no choice. I want to get the engine, returned to the company, get my money back, so I will be over the situation.
But he told you not to drive in the snow.
He did not tell me. He did not. With that one, Edwin, you did not say a word to me. I shouldn't drive the car.
Are you
gave me the key. You gave me the. You did not use the word.
I don't even know you. I've never really spoken to you before,
Edwin,
so I don't know why you're
you. Okay, wait. Who are you?
That's my wife.
I'm his wife.
Were you in the car?
No, I was not in the car. I was not there on the date that the accident happened.
Okay, so what can you add to this thing?
I can add a bunch to it. One, I told him we wouldn't even be here had he listened to me. Okay, I told my husband, I said, listen, just run a U-Haul, return the engine. He's trying to act like Samuel came to him. It was clear. Oh, I knew it was going to snow, but I told you not to go ahead and drive the vehicle. Let me just explain something. You see that the vehicle that he showed you?
Yeah.
That damage didn't come from just him. Did you forget that you hit a deer? That's not all from that accident.
Okay,
whoa.
Your Honor, he hit a deer before with this van.
With him referring to me hitting a deer, that was my old van, which I have
the deer,
pictures over it.
The deer is not a witness here.
Yeah,
the deer, may she rest in peace, is gone. You're saying there was previous damage to the car.
The steering wasn't like driving like the way it's supposed to be. Because every car you're driving, while you're holding the steering wheel, the car don't have to pull to the side.
There was no problem with the car. I've driven the car for more than since I've had it. I haven't had any accident with that car. I've driven it in snowstorms myself before. Never had any accident with it.
He likes to run around and tell people what he thinks he knows about Samuel's relationship. And the reason why I brought that up is because he tried to act like I don't have any idea what's going on. I shouldn't be here. Okay, he's running around telling people he's gonna make us move, and what he's jealous is that we helped his sister. So he's here because he wants a share of money that he couldn't get from us prior to this. Because he was wishing. You didn't say you wish somebody would.
So, Your Honor, I got something to say.
I was wishing. I don't even know you. Why would I wish anything to you?
The judge is speaking.
All right. Okay. In terms of what happened at the accident, since you weren't there, I can't take that as evidence.
I do know that Edwin knows there was problem with the vehicle. He knows that. He drives the car to New York City every week. So you cannot tell me that when you drive the car to New York City, the car don't pull to the side. The car has a problem. The car has a transmission problem also. You can't go above 50. How do I know this? Because I used to help the guy who fixed Edwin's van.
Okay.
He's a mechanic. I work with him. So I know that.
With his permission, you were driving his van and there was an accident.
Yes.
Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. I had
You have insurance?
limited liability on it, yes.
A limited liability, no collision insurance.
No, it was limited collision. But it doesn't cover the type of accident he had because
Why not?
the limited collision I have only goes if the other driver is the other driver's fault and they're not insured.
Okay, so why did you let him borrow your car then if you know your insurance is limited?
I wasn't expecting him to have an
That's the
accident.
problem. Are you insured?
I'm insured, yeah. I'm fully insured. And when I used to know Edwin, always used to say, I wish somebody hit my car so I can get a new car. He may not remember that. You may not remember that. I was in the car driving with you. Edwin, you had a Nissan a sedan. I was in the car with you, and you say that all the time. You wish somebody will hit your car and get a new car. I don't know. It's been a long time. If you do remember, I do remember that.
Yeah, this jerk here.
Okay, listen here.
Yeah,
Who got the ticket?
I did not get any ticket because the police officer said it's not my fault.
Is there a police report which says it's not your fault?
Yeah, they gave me a copy of it.
The copy of the report I have doesn't say what the cause of the accident is.
Well, the officer said that it's not my fault because it's related due to the weather.
But where is the report that says it's not your fault? I'm looking at the report.
He gave me a receipt, writing all the information about what happened.
Where is that?
I did not bring it. I left it in the house.
Well, that's what this case is about. When there is a lawsuit, both sides have to submit some evidence. What I don't have is proof that the axle was damaged prior to the time of the accident. And you don't have any proof that you told him not to drive in the snow.
I have another, but unfortunately my witness didn't want to come.
Yeah, so I know everyone's got an excuse.
Yeah,
my witness
didn't
come. I don't have that report. Now the police report would help me if the police report said anything. But the police report that you gave me is just, as you said, a receipt that there is a report with your names on it. But there's nothing that tells me what the cause of the accident was. You didn't have adequate insurance to cover this case. So many people come to this court on car accidents with inadequate insurance and then are really upset because the insurance doesn't cover it. Because everyone believes, oh, I'll be lucky, I won't get in an accident this day, nothing bad is going to happen. And the truth is, once in a while, bad things happen. It is your vehicle. He was driving it with your permission. You let him drive it knowing that you didn't have full coverage in case something like this would happen. I fine for the plaintiff $2,500.
That's more than the van was worth.